The call came quietly. No ceremony, no build-up, just confirmation. Everything was cleared. I had a ship date, a real one, a day on the calendar that didn't move. From that moment on, time felt different. Days felt shorter. Conversations felt heavier. Every "see you later" carried weight. I went back to work at McDonald's, but nothing felt the same. Same shifts, same routines, different mindset. Because when a date exists, you stop wondering if something will happen. You start preparing for when. There was no dramatic countdown, no speeches, just a growing awareness that everything familiar had an expiration date. Eventually, the night came. My recruiter picked me up early, earlier than usual. This time, there was no uncertainty. We drove back to MEPS, pronounced MEPS, not to decide anything, to commit. That night, we stayed at a hotel. It was quiet. Recruits scattered across the lobby, sitting in small groups, all pretending not to think about the same thing. We were given dinner vouchers, a simple meal, fast food, nothing special. But it didn't matter. That dinner wasn't about eating. It was about transition. This was the last time life would feel normal for a while. The next morning came early, too early to be nervous, too early to second guess. We boarded a flight. No one said much. Different backgrounds, different lives, same destination. The flight itself was uneventful, but the silence said everything. Everyone was thinking forward about what they'd heard, what they didn't know, what they hoped they were ready for. When we landed, it was late, really late, the kind of late where the world feels quiet and unreal. That's when we boarded the bus. No introductions, no explanations, just a long ride into the dark. Hours passed. The bus moved steadily, headlights cutting through empty roads. No phones, no distractions, just thoughts. I remember looking around, watching other recruits sit quietly, each one alone with their own version of the same question. Am I ready for this? Eventually, the bus slowed. Lights appeared ahead, bright, unforgiving, the kind of light that doesn't let you hide. The bus came to a stop. The doors stayed closed for a moment, long enough to feel it. Then they opened. A figure boarded, sharp uniform, sharp presence. The air changed instantly. Before anyone had time to react, the voice came, commanding, immediate. Sit up straight. Spine snapped upright. From this point forward, you will only respond with yes, sir, no, sir, or aye, sir. Do you understand? Aye, sir. No easing in, no warm-up, just expectation. We were ordered off the bus. The heat hit immediately, thick, humid, heavy. South Carolina in the middle of the night didn't offer relief. We moved quickly, guided by commands, toward painted marks on the pavement. Bright yellow, perfectly spaced, the yellow footprints. Feet together, heels aligned, eyes forward. Still, standing there, everything became very quiet inside. Those footprints weren't just paint, they were a line. On one side, everything familiar. On the other, everything unknown. The drill instructor explained what they meant, that from this point on we would move when told, speak only when told, respond correctly, every time. No individuality, no shortcuts, just standards. Then we were marched forward, toward a set of double doors, tall, closed. He told us what they represented, that only one kind of person walks through them in the process of becoming a Marine. No guarantees, no promises, just a process and a standard. The doors opened, we stepped through, and just like that, civilian life ended, not with noise, not with chaos, but with certainty. Receiving began immediately. There was no pause, no orientation, just movement. We were lined up and told we would make one phone call, not a conversation, a message. When it was my turn, the phone was already in my hand. I read exactly what was posted. This is recruit last name. I have arrived safely at Parris Island. Please do not send food or bulky items. I will write within 7 to 9 days. Thank you for your support. Goodbye for now. The line went dead. That was it. No time to react. We moved again. Haircuts came next, fast, efficient. Hair fell to the floor without comment. Looking around afterward, no one recognized anyone else anymore. Uniform issue followed. Sizes guessed, everything identical. Nothing fit perfectly, and that didn't matter. Medical followed, shots, paperwork, waiting, dental, more waiting, gear issue, equipment placed in our hands with instructions we were expected to remember immediately. Nothing about receiving was emotional. That was intentional. It wasn't training yet. It was transformation. By the time we were moved into the squad bay for the first time, it was hard to remember what day it was. Racks lined up in rows, bright lights, constant motion. Standing there, dressed the same as everyone else, I realized something. Identity doesn't disappear all at once. It's stripped away piece by piece. Receiving wasn't about breaking us. It was about clearing space. Because whatever came next would require focus and discipline and complete attention. And this was only the beginning.